This is Nergal from Behemoth. Nice being here.
Thank you. Out supporting the apostasy. How did you write the album as a band?
Same as the other one.
Really? Nothing different?
Actually, we probably were more focused on details this time, and that's what differs the apostasy from the other albums. We really went through every single detail during the pre-production process. We wanted to make sure that every song is just as perfect as it's possible. So we kind of tried to perfect ourselves the most we could in order to get the best record. And yeah, it was pretty long and kind of painful process, I have to say, both like pre-production and recording and everything. But then again, like maybe this pain gives like extra meaning to it. You know what I mean? If it was like a smooth, easy process, maybe I wouldn't be even sitting here, because it would mean the album is kind of worthless. So the pain has a meaning that gives something like a new dimension to the record. Yeah, that's how I like to think about it.
What part had the most pressure? Beginning, the ending?
Well, the beginning was pretty smooth, I would say. I think the fact that it took us like so long, it was like after a while you're just worn out, you're burned out, you kind of lose distance to what you do, You just like, before entering the studio, you gotta have this in mind that things can get pretty sketchy after a while, If you're not recording an album within a month, and it's not like intense, we really like to give ourselves time, Even like one day you feel like spending 12 hours in the studio, the other day you feel like spending 3 hours. So we always want to make sure that we are there at least for 2 or 3 months in the studio, because we want to take right time in order to track it down properly and perfectly. So it can be kind of tricky in the end, because you're just spending like 3 months in one cellar, and just going like after a while just eventually going crazy. So it can be pretty tricky, You gotta be very smart, You just it's good to have someone from a side involved too, people that will tell you that that it's either good or bad what you're doing, because after a while, like as I said before, you kind of lose distance to what you do. So that's what's the most I'd say stressful.
Okay. When did the title come about into the writing process?
Actually, right before writing, I got this email from a friend of mine. Apostasy is basically is this kind of movement that was just noticed in Poland. There was quite a huge amount of people trying to sign out of church because of the institution, because that's what the apostasy in like today's meaning is. It's signing out, it's withdrawing from a Christian, from Catholic institution. And not only from Catholic, but in case of Poland, being a Catholic country, it's a Catholic apostasy. And I just found it very inspiring, because Behemoth has always been about rebelling against religions. And for us, being Polish band, Poles, fighting this Christian plague, as I like to call it, it was like, wow, it's a pretty fucking perfect title for Behemoth, So, and it's not just about. I think just the whole rebelliousness behind this title is very inspirational. It's very strong meaning, and very striking, very disturbing at the same time. And that's what this band is all about. Yes. So I thought that it's just good. It just works so well with the music. It's on the record.
All right. Out on tour, how's everything going so far?
So far so good. We've been on tour for 8 months straight pretty much, so I can tell you that we're pretty much burnt out now and kind of tired too. You probably can see it on my face. It's just, it was just crazy. But it's definitely paying off. We probably played like the best tours all over the world ever. The European tour was amazing with Cataclysm. Now this US tour is probably the best US tour for us, for several reasons. First of all, this is the first headlining or co-headlining tour that we're doing in North America, and it's doing extremely well. So it kind of, you know, I mean, it makes us feel better and gives us like extra motivation for the future, you know, because it proves that all the hard work, all these years of like investing here in North America, in all the touring and promotion and everything, finally it's paying off. So it's a great feeling, definitely. And then we did Ozfest, we did Russian tour, Polish tour, all of it was amazing, you know, massively attended. So there's, for me it seems like, wow, I mean, we've been around for like 16 years now, and it just feels so well because it's very refreshing, you know, to see that we're doing better than ever. So yeah, it's good, it's good. We'll be coming back next year around March with Dimmu Borgir.
Okay.
So we should be playing this venue again soon, yeah.
All right. How long does it take you to prepare for a show? I mean, you don't just basically...
I can do it within 5 minutes.
Wow.
But I like to take my time, and like this is headlining tour, so we get like proper space, and we can relax and we can work out and we can, you know, stretch and do all these, you know, rituals before the show. Then I'd like to take at least 1 up to 2 hours.